Greetings, 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 royal family. I'm back. Thanks for clicking on the video. So I just wanted to slide through like a side chick real quick, okay? And give you a couple of hot topics. Wendy Williams, she done set everybody off by posting a photograph of her swollen feet to her Instagram account. Wendy knows exactly what she's doing. She is going to do whatever it takes to stay trending and to be at the kitchen table being talked about. Okay, she's media royalty, so she knows how this thing works. Also, the Real Housewives of Atlanta could possibly undergo some changes for season 14. Good, it is much needed. So there's talks. The Jasmine brand is exclusively reporting that a source told them that there's going to be some sort of a shakeup and could possibly see some new faces. That is not a bad thing. They definitely need it. All right, so let's get right on into it, and let's start off with Auntie Wendy. Okay, so Auntie Wendy has been transparent about her managing her lymphedema. She was diagnosed with lymphedema back in July of 2019. And I remember when people started expressing concerns about the fact that her ankles were so swollen. She stopped wearing heels. She started wearing cute sneakers that match her ensemble. And she's been very transparent about managing her lymphedema. She says that there's no cure, it's not gonna, take her up out of here or whatever, but she has the means to manage her lymphedema, and she takes advantage of, different types of therapy and things like that. And I'm here for it. The sneakers, they're not a bad look. And as long as she's not in pain and it's not impeding her life or preventing her from doing her job, which she loves to do, then it is what it is, right? So I'm going to give you a trigger warning, okay? This is on her Instagram page. I am going to switch to show you now her feet. She posted this to her Instagram account. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, okay? All right. These are her feet. Her caption reads, "My doctor, Lori, is the French lady who's helping me live with lymphedema. She scrubs and understands my disease is not curable, only manageable. Oh yes, I'm wearing a sequin dress. Why not? Hashtag lymphedema." So if you look at the top, you can see like some sequins, and you can see it's green. Wendy, you showed up to the doctor's office in a sequins dress. Girl, you are truly a mess, like you say, doing the most. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How you doing? Right? So, how do you guys feel about Wendy Williams being transparent and showing her swollen feet? Do you think that she's seeking attention, she wants to be relevant and trending, talked about, or is she, as part of her accepting this, being transparent? I think it's a little bit of all of what I mentioned or suggested, right? I think that Wendy's probably in therapy. And anyone who is diagnosed with any sort of, incurable disease that can be managed or not managed, it takes a toll on you physically, obviously, and emotionally. So maybe this is part of her therapy of just accepting it. It is what it is, right? And again, the good thing is she has the means to get special massages and go home at night and hook herself up to that special machine and do what she needs to do. I don't know. Wendy seems to be a lot more transparent these days. She seems to be accepting of a lot of things. I don't know. It's just her energy is a little bit different. I hope it's authentic and not like a cover up, because she's been going through a lot. So I don't know. Or maybe because she understands how media works, maybe, just maybe, she leaked the photos. Took the picture of her feet and put these photos out before somebody in that office could leak the photos. Because remember back in the day when Wendy used to be on the radio, people working in doctor's offices and working in clubs and stuff used to send Wendy all types of information. Yeah. I think that's what it is. That just dawned on me. She probably was like, look, just take a picture of my feet and send it, because somebody in here is probably going to leak the photo, and then I'm gonna be embarrassed. So why not spray myself with my own tea, I guess, or spill my own tea? Ooh, it could be that. It definitely could be that. Let me know what you think. All right, up next, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Garcelle Bouvet hints that Real Housewives of Atlanta's Portia Williams is faking her engagement to Fallon Guobadia's ex for a storyline. When I saw this, I said, yes, Fancy thinks that this is fake too. So do I, Fancy. And I am going to continue to say that I think that this is a fake storyline until season 14 of Real Housewives of Atlanta proves me right. I think everybody, not everybody, but I think a majority of the Real Housewives of Atlanta fans and viewers smell a fake storyline. So Garcelle Bouvet, I'm reading this article from metro.co.uk. So the article reads, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Garcelle Bouvet has raised her suspicions about Real Housewives of Atlanta star Portia Williams' shock engagement to Fallon Guobadia's ex-husband Simon. Fans of the Bravo franchise were left stunned last week when Portia revealed that she was not only in a relationship with her former friends, quote unquote. Portia has gone on record and said that girl's not her friend. Castmate would be more appropriate. Anyway, her former friend's ex, but that they got engaged after just a month of dating. Now, as far as Garcelle is concerned, the speed at which this all is taking place seems a bit too convenient. I have to say, Miss Garcelle Bouvet, aka Fancy, I agree. Now, during her recent appearance on The Real, Fancy, excuse me, I can't help but call her Fancy. Miss Garcelle suggested that it was all being done so that Portia could have a good storyline next season. Now, granted, this is a great storyline. Why the heck not? Because we all want to see how this is going to play out. You know, Portia is going along to get along. Simon is going along to get along. Hell, they even got Dennis on board. Remember the image of Portia, Dennis, and Simon celebrating Mother's Day, and all three of them were in the same picture, and Portia had her hand conveniently on Simon's stomach, showing off that engagement ring. Everybody is going along to get along. Now, this is what Garcelle Bouvet said. She says she went to the girl's house and she brought her sister and a friend. They smoke hookah together. So I don't know what the girl code is if you know somebody went to their house and then you take their man. So Garcelle doesn't believe that, Portia, quote unquote, took Simon Guobadia from his ex, Fallon Guobadia. But she did have an issue, with how little time there was between Simon's two relationships. So again, everyone has a lot of people have the same concern, me being one of those people. It's like, so when were you guys dating? Because Simon filed for divorce in January. So when did you guys start dating and then you're engaged? So in 30 days you fell in love and you were proposed to and said yes. It's just weird. It's just weird. So Garcelle started to say a month, you guys, a month. First of all, he's recently divorced. Garcelle, the divorce is not even finalized yet. This is according to Fallon. The divorce is not even finalized yet. So she goes on to say, there hasn't even been time to reflect, to see what I did do wrong. What did he do wrong? What did she do wrong? And then all of a sudden, we're engaged. I mean, it sounds to me like it's a storyline for next season. Now, Portia, she previously stressed that Simon filed for divorce from Fallon before their relationship started, and instead that she and her co-star are not friends. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this, okay? Do you think that Garcelle is right? Are you one of the people who feel that this is all one big scheme for season 14? Ooh, that rhymed a little bit. Even down to Fallon and this ex-fiance of hers that she proposed to. I did do a video, I'll link it at the end probably, where Stacey Banks on Instagram interviewed London Gillespie. She kept her composure because he was so ghetto and unprofessional. Yeah. So anyway, and I said to myself when the video first came out, I did a video about that too. And I'm like, is this video old? Some people were saying it was old. Some people were saying that it's from 2016. It's from 2015. Well, according to London, the guy who was proposed to by Fallon, that video is from 2019. Interesting. So I just feel like even if it was from 2019, hell, let's say it was from 2016, Why is that video resurfacing or surfacing now? How convenient that it's surfacing now. This video didn't even circulate when season 13 of RHOA premiered and we were first introduced to Fallon. Why is it coming out now after Portia announced her engagement to Simon? It's a scheme for season 14. I don't care what y'all say. All right, so let's listen to what Marlo had to say. So this is the Neighborhood Talks Instagram page. So they posted this video to their Instagram page, and Marlo shares her thoughts on the validity of Simon and Portia's relationship. Let's take a listen.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me pin it. I don't fuck with her, but I don't think it's real. You know, y'all know I done hung with Portia. Portia like, fine, I don't think that shit ain't real. But guess what? Good storyline, you know? Your storyline is interesting this season, but this will be no, I ain't gonna say much more interesting because you doing Black Lives Matter, but I don't believe it. I just don't believe her coming from the household she was raised in, a Christian family, her grandfather, that she would literally go and do something like that. Because, baby, y'all remember on the reunion, she said she was scared of me. That bitch would have to be scared of me. If I ever brought about my man and she dated my man, that's like me dating Dennis.
Ew.
Or some shit you don't do. I'm from Florida. So me being from Florida is some shit you what? Some shit you what, Keon?
You just don't do.
You don't motherfucking
Keon
do.
need to focus.
You pinning.
Let me tell you something. Don't ask Keon nothing, because what the hell is he doing to Marlo's hair? Those curls are not curling. They are not bouncing. They are not popping for me. No disrespect, Keon. Who is Keon? Why does that name sound familiar? Who is he? So there you have it. Marlo, MasterCard Marlo, has spoken. So she feels that this is all BS and this is all fake. So do we. Marlo, you seem a little bit salty that you didn't get to Simon before Portia did. But then again, maybe not. No shade, but Simon is what worth? His net worth is $40 million. MasterCard Marlo, she deals with big paper, okay? So she deals with big haters. But I don't know, the eye rolling, what is the beef between Marlo and Portia? Why is it she can't stand Portia this season? I didn't watch the entire season. I did catch up on the reunion. But Marlo, you doing a lot. What is it with the stank eye you giving Portia? Anyway, drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about MasterCard Marlo and Garcelle Bouvier weighing in on Portia and Simon's, quote, relationship, engagement. All right, so I was minding my business and I came across an article via the Jasmine brand. So the Jasmine brand has exclusively learned that Real Housewives of Atlanta fans, their demands appear to have been heard, as the series is allegedly getting a cast shakeup for their next season. Now, a source, always a source. Who's the source? Kenya? Anyway, a source tells the Jasmine brand that this shakeup is in response to the show's drop in ratings. Okay, so this is what the source exclusively told the Jasmine brand, and this article is on thejasminebrand.com. The ratings weren't the best this season, so they need to do something to help get more viewers. Now, the season 13 premiere was the lowest in history, with 489,000 less viewers than the season 12 premiere. Additionally, TV Deets reports that the recently aired season 13 finale and reunion were the series' lowest rated ever. A while back, I said that Portia could be considered a reality television hero. And I might go to that post and revisit that thought after reading this article. Additionally, the source claims that some changes within the cast are to be expected. While contracts have not yet been signed, the Jasmine brand was told that at least one seasoned cast member may receive a reduced role next season, meaning become a friend of the show. Ooh, who do you think is going to be reduced to friend of the show? I'm going to say maybe one of the newbies. If they're going by seniority, maybe one of the newbies. If not, if it's one of the OGs, probably Cynthia. I think Cynthia might be reduced to friend of the show. But then again, she's been doing interviews And I guess she seems to have like beef, not beef. They're making it seem like she's not choosing Portia's side, like she's not in agreement with Portia. Candy and Cynthia seem to be more so on Fallon's side. I've seen a couple of little interviews. I think Jasmine Brand did one with Cynthia. So if that's going to be part of the drama, a part of the storyline, it may not be Candy or Cynthia that get demoted, because they'll have some input into the storyline. I don't know. Who do you think should be demoted to friend of the show? Anyway, the article continues. Sources also allege that more than one returning housewife may be reduced to friend of, but one thing is clear: fans can allegedly expect to see, a couple of fresh faces on season 14 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay? So, they do this every season, right? Every single season they do this. So, fresh new faces. So is Fallon going to be a housewife now? Is she going to be holding a peach? You think Candy is going to be reduced? Probably not, because Candy is getting a spinoff. Portia's getting a spinoff, a Bravo spinoff. I don't know. But what they're going to do is they're basically going to keep us in suspense, which is fine, because this story is getting more traction, more engagement than the entire freaking season 13. So, I mean, I'm not mad at it. We're going to be hearing about this throughout the summer. I don't know when they start filming, but I'm here for it. Now, here's the post that I posted. When did I post this? On May 12th. And my caption reads, Portia Williams is a reality TV hero. Hear me out. Hear me out if you didn't see this. Not all superheroes wear capes. Portia Williams has single-handedly saved the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise with a scandalous yet necessary situation/storyline. LOL. If Portia returns to season 14 of RHOA, then she has already built all the hype and momentum needed for a successful season. This one incident has gained more engagement than an entire season 13 of RHOA, reunion included. Bravo, Portia, pun intended. So I wrote this caption and, put together this little picture because it dawned on me. I said to myself, Portia is securing the bag. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. And I think that if she decides to return to season 14 and Andy is acting like he doesn't know what's going on. So if she decides to return, right? She's going to come to the table, you know what I'm saying, requesting some big bank. She's already got a, 3-episode little docuseries that was in the works before all of this stuff kicked off. Yeah, she's securing the bag. I'm not mad at it. And I think everybody involved, Dennis, Simon, possibly Fallon, and this little London fella who Fallon proposed to back in 2019 with that video circulating, they might be broke off and everybody might be getting a little piece of the pie. Now, I did see this. Bear with me. I see that, what's his name? Simon. Check this out. This is according to the Jasmine Brand on their Instagram page. So look at Simon. Simon done left Uganda, because he was over in Uganda doing probably some philanthropic work. Who knows? So he left Uganda and he met up with these two guys. They're dentists, right? So he got his permanent set of porcelain veneers done at their lab. Interesting. And the caption continues, we're honored to have given him the smile that he's been dreaming for at Jimenez Dental Studio. So if you look closely, let me refresh this. Portia actually commented underneath. You see that here? It says, he's so hot with a kissy face emoji right below the caption. So the Jasmine Brand captured this and put this on their page. The first thing that I thought of when I saw this, porcelain veneers, first of all, he can afford it because porcelain is not cheap. The amalgam veneers, those are a cheaper version. No shade to anybody. I'm just saying. The porcelain veneers are very expensive. And I said to myself, oh, he's getting camera ready. So is he one of the new faces that we might see on season 14 of Housewives of Atlanta? Interesting. Very, very interesting. And I think Simon posted this to his page as well. So he is ready for his close up. I ain't mad at you, Simon. Do your thing. Get your bag. All right, Royal Family. So that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Drop that in the comments and let me know if you were triggered by Wendy Williams' feat. Does it bother you? Do you think that, she decided to get ahead of this and put out her own information before she gets embarrassed by the media? And she's doing this to stay relevant and she just doesn't care. What do you think about this supposed shakeup over at the Housewives of Atlanta for season 14? Who do you think is going to be demoted to friend of the show? Who do you think the new quote unquote fresh faces will be? This is going to create so much dialogue over the summer, and I'm here for it. Why not? I'm ready to see what else is going to jump off between now and when season 14 premieres. Also, share your thoughts about Marlo. Do you want to see Marlo still be a friend of the show, or is it time for Marlo to go? Can't wait to hear and see your comments. Not hear your comments. I can't hear your comments. Can't wait to see your comments. All right. It's time for me to sign off, Royal Family. Thanks for watching. And as always, until next time, folks, peace.